Hey y'all, what's going on? Pavel with DIT Media here, and today we're going to be talking about one lens adapter that will save you a crap load of money and will allow you to adapt your Nikon glass to your Fujifilm camera. So Fujifilm X-T3 hit the market and it's been a hot point of discussion all over the internet. It's a great camera, fantastic camera. I'm working on my review because I don't want to be one of those people who took the camera for 3 days, shot a bunch of crap with it, and then came up with a review. I want to do a full test it in different conditions. I'm going to Russia later in December, so I'm going to test it in extremely cold environment, etc., and I will make the review, the full review of this camera and how it performs in the field. But the topic of today's discussion is this hefty adapter from a company called K&F Concept, and it's cheap as hell. It costs about $20, 25 bucks, 15 bucks, whatever, but it allows you to adapt your Nikon F glass or Nikon G lenses. This one in particular is a G adapter. It has the silver ring on the outside of it that basically lets you change the aperture on the G lenses, because the G lenses don't have, like this particular lens, they don't have an aperture ring on the front of it. So there's no way for you to change the aperture manually, but there is a lever in the G lenses that basically controls how open and closed the aperture is, and it's even on the F lenses as well. You can see how aperture, well, right now you can't see, now you should be able to see, but you can see aperture opening and closing right here. That's the lever that controls the aperture. And this particular adapter, once you put it on, lets you do the same exact thing. Opens, closes, opens, closes, opens, closes. It's a great adapter, costs about 20 bucks, pretty well built. I mean, obviously the build quality is not going to be as good as like Metabones adapters, because those are made of really good components. The other downside to this particular adapter is there's no way to tell what your aperture is, if it's a 1.4 or 5.6 or f8 or whatever. You kind of just gotta basically guess. I don't personally use a crap load of G lenses, so all of my lenses have a manual f-stop ring on the outside of them. But nevertheless, this will let you control the aperture in the G lenses as well. And you can get, they make adapters for f-mount lenses as well, so you're not going to even have this silver ring around it. And this particular company also makes adapters for Panasonic, they make adapters for Sony, they make adapters for tons of cameras. I've used a crap load of them over the years. I've used them with my Panasonic GH3 when I had that. I used them with my Sony cameras, with my Sony FS5 camera that I'm filming this with right now. I used it with my Sony a7S. I've used it with many cameras over the years, and they work, they do the job. They're great adapters. I have Metabones adapters as well. Those are nicer, but these are the ones that save you a crap load of money. Again, they cost like 20 bucks on eBay. I don't think B&H or Adorama or any of those have these, although they might. I haven't looked, but eBay has these definitely. So check these adapters out if you're in a search of adapting your Nikon glass or your Canon glass or other perhaps lenses, older lenses that you have in your arsenal. And this little guy will save you a lot of time and a lot of money. So I hope that you like this video. If you have any more questions about any photo, video, gear, anything at all related, leave those comments in the comment section down below and let me know what you want me to talk about. And I will see you guys next time.